Hey everybody, and welcome back to The Witness. We are heading back into the quarry area now that we've completed the trees. And I don't know if I pointed this out before, but you notice how hazy it is in this forest? Like everything just has this weird orangey tint to it. Like look at the sky right now, and then we head out here and it's like back to normal. It's very subtle, but it's still kind of noticeable. I like that though. Alright, so we tried going here last time, but it turns out there was a little bit of an obstacle that we couldn't quite overcome. So let's try it again. Now that we've been up to the trees in that kind of lengthy episode last time, hopefully we'll be able to figure out what's going on here. So let's see if we can at least activate that. Alright, so we now know that we need to pair the star-shaped things with each other, right? So let's work on that. Let's do that. And then, well, wait a minute, we can't quite go there, so that's going to be a problem. But what about this? We do that, and then maybe this? Did that go? I'm going to assume that went. Okay, good. I can't hear very well because my dishwasher's running, so hopefully we'll be able to survive without too much in the way of sound tonight. Let's see. So this can be turned any direction. So we can't put this over here because this is broken. So somewhere along the way this needs to be a thing. I'm wondering if maybe this needs to be like an H shape. No, it can't because this needs to be included. Ooh. That's going to be tricky. So maybe like these 9 squares? The only problem I'm seeing with this is that we had to start out here, like we can't go through there. So if I tried starting like this, I can't close up that area without including an additional square, so that's not going to work. Alright, so maybe there's something else we can do, like maybe we can place this here and then put the 3 other squares somewhere else, perhaps? Let's try... Wait a minute, what about here? We'll put the 3, or the T shape there. Oh, but we still need to have 3 squares, and that's not going to cut it, is it? Okay. Somehow we need to start this here. Like, that's what we can gather from this so far. And then... The problem is I can't include more than that. So that's going to be an issue. The only thing I can really see here that might be helpful is if somehow maybe we can start here and then wrap around the whole thing. Huh. This is a really interesting one. These breaks really make it tough to figure out. Because, I mean, if these didn't exist, we can easily wrap around here and then go upward and all that, but we can't do that. So I think the best thing we can do is we can just run through how many of these... Okay, how many combinations are there, first of all? So let's just assume for a minute that the 3 vertical square formation is right here. So if we do that, I'm not really sure we can do anything with that, because we can't fit this anywhere else, this T shape. So we can't put the 3 verticals there. What about here? Might be a possibility, but we've kind of got the same problem there. It's basically the mirror of this other issue, so we can't do that. So I've come to the conclusion that this thing must be on an edge. It almost has to be on an edge somewhere. The question, though, is where. So, if it's over here, let's just say it's over there. Well, that first of all can't work, because then we will need to have... It almost... See, the problem is that both... If it's somewhere outside this area, with what's included here, then we're going to have to make sure that the T shape can actually encompass this. And that, in and of itself, is an issue. So it's almost like the game is trying to lead us toward this, but I can't really close it up like that. So that's not really going to work, right? Huh. I can't rotate that. And see, the only place I could fit the 3 verticals is over here or over here. So over here, I could see that working out if we could just close it up, but the problem is, because of this, the whole thing is pretty much messed up from the start. That's the issue. Alternatively, wait a minute, wait. The T could be this. Maybe. So if it's that, then that opens up a few possibilities, 3 to be exact, or no, 4, for where the other part could be. It could be like, let's draw this out. It could be this, except I still can't do anything with that. It could be up here if we were allowed to get anything there. So maybe what we have to do is we have to draw it in such a way that everything is just included in there, like this. Yes! Alright, that was a really devious one. Alright, so now hopefully this ramp thing, or whatever it is, can function. Okay, that did nothing. Maybe we should try it in the up way. There we go. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's wait for that to go up. And unfortunately we can't jump, so that's a bummer. Alright, let's see what we got here. Ooh, we got something new. We got this flux capacitor thing. Alright, so what does this do? We don't actually know. Alright, so I happen to know that there's actually another location. I just remembered this, where we actually need to learn about this, and I think that's over here. So we'll come back to that one in a minute, but let's go here first. Oh, we got more of these old school puzzles. Remember back when everything was this simple? Man, those were fun days. I miss those days. Also, the mouse just suddenly got way more sensitive there. Okay, so then this one... Alright. I have a choice here at the beginning. Let's go here, here, there. Those were pretty simple, which is good. Alright. So we can raise this thing, I'm assuming, right? Here we go. So here, I don't actually have a choice. I have to sacrifice one of these if I'm going to complete it. Now it flashed, but I guess I completed it, which is interesting. So what you're supposed to figure out here is that the flashing is actually not an indication that you've solved the puzzle incorrectly, but if one thing flashes per flux capacitor symbol, you've actually solved the puzzle correctly. The flux capacitor symbol means to remove a requirement from the puzzle. So for this one, if I did this, then that will flash. But if I did this, then I get it right. So I have to do everything but one. Now that I didn't get right because this and the thing I eliminated were not in the same area. So let's make sure of that. There we go. Alright, and so on and so forth. This is pretty simple stuff. Alright. So this one, we just have to make sure. There we go. Let's leave one there. Wait a minute. This one, we actually do need to do all of them. And then this one, we have to make sure we don't do all of them. Now, how are we going to make sure of that? Let's try to figure this out. This is actually kind of a little tough. 'Cause I can't really close that up very effectively like that. Let's see. How about we do this? There we go. Alright, so now we've activated something else. I like those old school monitors. We saw those in the Light Temple, but I think they're kind of neat. Okay. What does that do? Oh, it lowers it again. Oh, but it raises that. Ah, okay. I think we hopped on just in time there. Alright, so with this we can access this upper area, presumably. It's an interesting location. Alright, let's keep going. Get a nice view of the environs outside, at least. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, these are the settings that we put the stuff out there to, so that's cool. Ah, so we've got ourselves more of these, huh? Okay, so I'm assuming we need to do something like this, right? Yeah, there we go. Just make sure one is wrong. It's an interesting twist. So that one is the wrong one. This one we can actually just go straight through, right? This one, on the other hand, we have to snake around. Alright, and then this one. The ones that are in the middle like that are the ones I'm kind of a little concerned about. How are we doing this? Hang on. This one's a little trickier. I'm gonna have to see what we can do about this one. That's not gonna work. I can't enclose that like that. But if I go like this, I can put that one in the middle there maybe, but then I've got this issue. That's a problem. That is a big problem. I need to figure this one out. That's two issues there. Oh, hey, one of them went out. That was kind of weird. I don't know why I found that entertaining, but I find a lot of things entertaining. I'm easily entertained. What can I say? Some might call that a character flaw, but I don't know. I still like being laughed at. I still like to laugh at stuff. I always remember there was this one time when I was still working at Walmart. You guys may remember those days when I was LPing on the channel. And I used to work in the automotive section. And there was this one time when I ran into a guy I hadn't seen in forever. I used to work in the back room doing inventory, right? And this guy was one of the vendors. You know, like, he would deliver Dr. Pepper to us. And at that point, I had made such a habit out of announcing on the PA when people's cars were ready and stuff. And the guy heard me, or saw me that one time. He's like, "Yo, it's JB, our vehicle's ready in automotive." And he started like belting out this rap song about how his vehicle would be ready. And it was just one of the most random things, you know. It's just one of those really funny random things that, there we go, it wasn't so bad. It was just a really funny random moment that I'll always treasure. It was really fun. This one, we clearly can't use the exact same tactic on this one, but I'm wondering if we can do something at least a little similar. Doesn't look like it, though. Alright. What are we going to do here? I think we may have to either enclose these in a bunch here, a big bunch, or maybe not. Do something like this. But I don't think that's going to work. I'm wondering if, in this case, the red might be the one that we could call out as the wrong one. But I don't think that's going to work. I think what we're going to have to do here is, I'm noticing that there's this checkerboard pattern here. I'm wondering, can we actually make it? Because in this case, there are 2 wrong, so that's not going to work. Oh, I see. It actually eliminates the one, like one of them. That's why it turns off. It's kind of cool. I like that. Huh, I'm wondering if the key to this is still in closing that. But... no, I don't think so. I wasn't expecting this to get a lot tougher, but I'm glad it is, though. It's kind of a refreshing challenge. Hopefully it will stay a refreshing challenge. How about that? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so this one, we've got 3 corners here to worry about. I feel like this shouldn't be too hard, right? There we go. Oh, I see. Now it's going to be a smaller one. Okay, this one could be a little tricky. Ooh, but it is. Alright. Time to put our thinking caps on here. We got to figure out a way to divide this the correct way. No, that's not going to work. Man, this one's a little tough. I like it, though. It's very elegantly designed. So let's put it this way, in these terms. Which one do we actually need to eliminate? Maybe we should start there. I think it should be like this. Alright, so what did we do by doing that? Is it here? Ah, here we go. What have we got here? First of all, where do we even... oh, here we go. We start here. Okay, so the question, of course, is what requirement do we need to eliminate? Is it the dots, or is it the squares? I want to say I actually missed this puzzle on my first go through the game. I may have actually completely neglected this one. So the question here is, do I need to go through this and then... there we go. Yeah! Alright, so what did we do there? Because I think this is like a bonus puzzle. You don't actually need to solve it. Okay, what did we do? We did something. Oh, now I can't get down. Alright. We'll find another way down. I think there is another way out of here. But for now, let's continue on the... oh, hey! Is this what we just turned on? Oh, it is. Okay, it's right here. Alright, so what is this? Oh, this is that puzzle from earlier. This is the one that we saw in that entrance to the bunker thing. Ah, okay, so what do we need to get rid of? That's what we need to figure out. Well, I suppose we could start here. We can't really enclose that, though. So let's start over... anywhere else we can start? Start over there. And I think what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to go up and do a bunch of other stuff first before we can really... wait a minute. How are we supposed to separate these and go through that unless... oh, here we go. Unless we do that. Okay, that's not so bad. This could be a problem, because how are we going to enclose that? Ooh. You know what? I'm beginning to think that the dot here at the beginning is actually... oh, wait, no! There's 2 dots there! Ah! Okay. We got our work cut out for us. But if we do that, then maybe what we could do is we can basically do the same thing, and we can leave the black square as the one that's the incorrect answer one. Oh, but how are we going to handle this? There we go. Is that right? Yeah! That was right. We did it, guys. And hey, there's a statue again. Alright. See, I think those are just bonus puzzles. You don't actually have to solve them to do anything. And here's what I was looking for. We got some stairs. So all we need to do is just create a staircase here, right? Wait a minute. How do we do this? Go through that, and then there, right? Yeah! Alright. So that should be all we need to do for that. Ooh, and we got a door out here. Alright, so what's outside? What do we have here? We got a few things. We got something that goes over here. It's kind of toward the desert area, right? What is this? We got a tree. It's pretty interesting. Whoa, I got some clipping there. You guys see that? Interesting tree. Alright. Well, there doesn't seem to be anything else to do here. I know that there's some like shadows that you can create with the tree that look really interesting, but I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, I still want to see what that contraption is over there, the one that we were just looking at. Is there a... yes, there are sets of stairs here. Aha! Another one of these puzzles. Oh, it's an elevator. Okay. I'm just going to get off. I don't want to go down yet. We got more stuff to do. I guess we can call it up by using the same method, but reverse. I really like how a lot of these puzzles actually force you to use the shape of the solution in whatever it is you're accomplishing. Alright, so nothing really going on over here, it seems. Ooh, but there is. Alright, we got another triangle doohickey. Alright, what is over... first of all, what is this powering? Oh, that's powering the elevator. Oh, okay, so that allows you to go down after you solve that room. That's pretty cool. Ooh, and is this a laser? I think it's a laser, guys. Nothing particularly crazy here, so let's go in and grab that laser. Okay. So we need to solve this, but we actually don't have the full puzzle, it seems. Okay, well that shouldn't be too hard, right? We just need to... okay, that's not gonna work. Nope. How are we gonna do this? This is an interesting one. Looks like we have to come up with another wire that comes from somewhere. Is it from the other side? I think it is. Alright, that's a very clever limitation. So let's go back down and check out that wire then. Yeah, it looks like it runs through over to the other side where we started. Okay, well that's good to know. Suppose we can head back now. You know what, this time I'm gonna... I don't know if I'll take the elevator. Let's not worry about that. We can always just go back down through here. It's a lot faster, I'm guessing. We still can't really get through that doorway there, so... I guess that's alright, though. Got a railway track here. Don't know what that's used for, considering it just kind of dead ends here. I guess that's cool. Alright. I like the water effects. They kind of have a very... distinct style to them. And I like that a lot. Okay, so here we have to come up with something that will capture all of these shapes. But this cannot be fully captured, so I'm guessing we have to knock off one block from this, right? So let's say this is 3... wait a minute. If that's 3, then how is that going to work? Maybe it's one entire symbol. Let's try that out. Wait a minute. Oh, because I'm including that. Oops. Okay. There we go. Okay. Not so bad. How are we going to do this? I'm assuming like that, right? There we go. Okay, so we got this one here. I'm assuming this one here, right? And then that one there. How in the world does that even work? I suppose we could do something like that. Oh, but then... Oh, whoa, we got the whole thing shut down. Okay, that's a problem. Okay. Let's look at this again. So let's just assume we're going to go with one of these, right? If we're going to go with one of these, and yet we somehow still have to encapsulate this thing in it. That's what's going to be tricky here. What about just that? Nope. Okay. So apparently you have to stick with the actual confines of what you're doing here. At least it seems that way. So if that's the case, how in the world is this going to work? Okay, I think what we need to do is we just need to isolate this, whatever one we're actually using, which I'm going to assume is this one. But then we have to make sure that it doesn't touch this that's... Well, wait a minute. Maybe it has to be the other way. Well, no, it can't be the other way, right? Not really. So let's say... Say we're doing... No, I don't think that's going to work. Man, I forgot how this is supposed to function. I actually forgot. That's a bit of an issue, isn't it? I had this idea where we could, like, go here and do something like that, but I'm not sure how we would do that and cover all that in there. Yeah, I don't think there's a way we can really do that. Not with the confines we got here. So the question still remains, this is on a level that doesn't coincide with this or this. And that's a problem. That is definitely a problem. What about like that? No. I feel like we're just doing this, like, variations of the same thing over and over again, so I'm not entirely certain what it is we're missing. Unless, hang on a sec, we do something like this. There we go. Okay, I was making that way more complicated than it needs to be. Alright, so let's count the squares here. 3, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so there needs to be one that we eliminate, right? Can we do this? Let's see if that's going to work. I don't... No, we can't, because if we do that, then they're all going to be true. So we can't make that work. We need to somehow negate one of these, make it wrong. Maybe like this? Oh, no. Okay, that's not going to work. So we need to make sure that whatever's there is absolutely correct, and whatever we're encapsulating as incorrect is actually incorrect. That's the trick, I think. So the problem with this is that it's still right. Like, everything here is correct. So... Maybe if we do something a little different, like... that's not going to work. I'm stuck on this one because this one has to be in a very specific spot unless we transpose it somewhere else and then we put everything in another spot. See, like, this right here is not going to work. Like, I don't see how that's going to function, because everything is going to come up as... Oh, no! It's right. Okay, good. Alright, so this one... I don't understand how this is supposed to work. This is fascinating. So all these symbols have to be accounted for except one, right? And these are like the makings of a square formation. So what could make this tick? Especially with these here in the middle like that. That's what kind of concerns me. I don't know. This one's a little weird. I don't know what to think of this one. I don't know. See, the problem is that if I eliminated one of these, then the other two presumably have to be paired up, right? Like, if this were here, then, like, I would have to isolate that, which is one thing. But then I have to isolate this. So, I'm assuming that you would want to have a square. Like, that would make the most sense, right? But then, if you eliminate one and make it such that you don't need it, then where does that leave the other one? That's where things get a little bit problematic. So let's just assume this and this were two that we need. We could make this like another necessary one over here, right? Like we could put this here. Or even, you know, we could do is we could put these here and then this here. Like that. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I was just guessing, basically. Yeah, I don't understand how this one's supposed to function, because you have to pair these things together in some way if they're actually going to work. Like, you can't isolate squares by themselves like that, especially if one's in the middle. So that's why I'm wondering, do I have to put something like this here in the corner, and then maybe this somewhere that's not a corner, and then I can put one next to that, right? I can put it there, there, but that doesn't solve the question of where the other one goes, or not, or doesn't go. Oh, you know what? We could create like a shape like this. You know, I bet that's the solution. Let's do that. I didn't think of that. Well, let's try that. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Are we smart or what? There we go. Alright, so we can walk right across. Ah, here we go. So this controls something, I'm presuming. So the question is, which one do I not want to use, I guess? Like, I can do that, right? Oh, it slides the ramp over. That's pretty cool. I want to get on that other side, though. I need to figure out how I'm going to pull that off. But if I slid it all the way over, then maybe that solved the problem for me. So let's see if we can ride it out all the way to the end. I think we can. There we go. Okay, we made it to the end, and now we got a whole new set of things to do. What does this do? Oh, it raises it so you don't have to do that again. Alright, so we got some of these with the stars now. This is kind of a little awkward. How are we going to... Just that? Ah, there we go. Now I think, if I'm not mistaken, you can actually use the... If it's the same color like this, you can actually use that to pair off something. Yeah, there we go. Or no, I guess it does eliminate one still. I thought you could pair off like you could with the squares in the treetop area. Okay. Oh wait, no, that's correct. Let's get it wrong. Let's do that. Wait, what? Oh, wait, those are stars. My bad. I'm being an idiot. Okay, let's do that. The orange ones are the ones with an odd number, so that's what we need to look out for. My dishwasher finally stopped going, so that's good news. There we go. Ah, gotcha. This one has a checkerboard thing going on. I happen to like checkerboard things. Alright, it looks like the purple ones are even, and again, the orange ones are odd, so let's do that. There we go. Ah, can we do this? Nope, okay. So you can't just pair them off. I thought you could do that. Unless you can separate them. No, you can't. This is a weird one. How do you figure this out? No. So it's interesting, because it treated this as a wrong one. I'm really curious to know why. No. And we already verified that that doesn't work. Nope. Because those are apparently correct. So maybe if we do it like that. No? We don't leave one like that? What about one with just these in one area? No? Alright, I am really stumped on this. This is kind of a little strange. We already did a variation of this earlier, right? Yeah, that's not going to work. See, I thought if you got them all together, it would be fine, but apparently not. I don't see any other conditions, so to speak, that need to be filled. That? No? What in the world is the solution to this one? I'm really confused with this. Let's try isolating each and everything. No. How about just isolating that? I'm really confused with the order in which everything flashes. I think that's what's really getting me here. That? Wait. Maybe if I put this with this, and then this with that, maybe that's the answer. Let's try that out. Yes! Alright, we got it. Finally, man. That did... Okay, hang on. Wrong thing to do here. Let's do that. There we go. That was really confusing. I'm not gonna lie. There we go. And then we got a combination of square things and shapey things and all kinds of things. Okay. So I think what we'll need to do here... Well, hang on. How are we going to do this? See, what I want to do is I want to do something like this, where it's going to be closed off like that, but I'm not sure that's correct. I'm beginning to wonder, actually. So we need to run something along here. I'm pretty sure we do, at least. And then we need to stretch something up toward one of these. And I suppose we could do something like that, too. I mean, that's always a possibility, but... Or... Wait, no, we have to eliminate one of the purple ones. I'm pretty sure that's what we have to do. Unless, hang on, maybe... Wait, no, we have to separate these into groups of 2, don't we? Ah, we're so close, guys. Look how close we are. We're almost to the end of this. We've almost got the laser. Alright. We'll get it. We just need to figure this out. If I just experiment, I feel like that helps. And really, all I need to do is I need to just isolate 2 of them, because we could put 3 of them and it eliminates two of them for us. So now here's a possibility we haven't thought about yet. What if... Wait, no, we can't do that. I was going to say, what if we had a horizontal line of 2 up here? But I'm not sure we can. I don't think that's going to work, right? Yeah, because then these don't get fulfilled. Because that's open. So that's a bummer. Ooh, what are we missing, guys? What are we missing? Maybe... Oh, here! Here. It was that easy. Okay, oh, we get an even more difficult one. Okay, so in this case, we can't eliminate a pink one. We have to eliminate one of these. Which I'm assuming we can just do by that, right? Yeah, that wasn't so bad. Alright, so now we get a few more over here. We get ourselves a lone pink one over there, which I'm assuming we just have to not... we have to encapsulate that somehow. So let's assume for the moment that we do this. There we go. And, oh, we got more of them. Okay. Well, if that's the case, now what do we do? We can put one here. We can put one here. But then we have an issue with the with eliminating them. Unless we did something like this. I think this is the right solution. There we go. And then we have another one. Oof. So in this one, we can't actually cover 2 of these. Because then, like we did last time, because that's going to make this a correct answer. Right? Yeah, that's not going to work. Because now we actually cannot get something incorrect. So, the trick here that I think we need to figure out is what exactly is it that we're eliminating? That's, I think, going to be the solution. This is not going to solve anything because the 2 up there are going to be isolated, so that's not going to be right. And then this is not going to be right because then that one, there's going to be 2 that are wrong, not 1 that's wrong. So that's not going to work. Okay. Man, this one's actually kind of a little hard. I'm impressed. Alright, I'm absolutely convinced that you have to put a vertical column of 3 here. Like, there's no way around that because you have to make sure each of these squares is included unless one of these is the wrong answer. And if one of them is the wrong answer, then, well, that kind of opens the door for a lot of stuff. So let's say it's the vertical one. And if that is the case, that opens the door for us to do something like that. But here, we've made all the stars problematic because of the way everything's arranged, so that's not going to work. But what about something like this? Oh wait, we didn't include anything else in that. My bad. Wait, we're separating these from that, so that's not going to work. What am I doing? There. There we go. Okay. I think we finally got it. So now, what does this do? This looks like another one of those control things. Okay, so let's do... Wait, the other way around. Let's do this. Oh, hey, it moves that thing over. Don't know what good that does, but at least we know we can do that. Alright, so now we can finally move over here and do the laser puzzle. And I think this time we'll take the elevator up since we can. It's already down here waiting for us. There we go. Overall, I like this mechanic. It's a very interesting wrinkle. It's kind of a little confusing at first, especially if you don't go to this side like I did earlier. And actually what I did here in the video was pretty close to what I did during my first playthrough. I didn't actually know that there was an area where you learned about the flux capacitor symbol. I thought that you were just supposed to figure it out there, which would have been really bad. But I'm glad we got the chance to learn more about it here. There were a few moments in this area that I thought were a little counterintuitive, like the puzzle where there was only like 2 flux capacitors and 2 squares across the way over there. But thankfully we were able to figure that out, so that wasn't so bad. I think there should have been more rules about what to do, like more rules explained, that is, about what to do if you had 2 flux capacitors. I think that was part of the reason why we were getting that messed up. Okay, here we are. We are back, and now the whole thing appears to be open, so we can go inside and solve this. Okay. So, if I'm not mistaken, can we just do... Wait, no, we can't. Yeah, because that violates both. How do we do this, then? I always get tripped up by these things. I think this type of thing is my weakness. Because that's right, so that's not going to work. You know, I'm wondering what would happen if we did something like this. There we go. There we are. Alright, we got the laser. How many lasers is that for us? We got a lot. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think, already. Let's see, we did the symmetry area. We did the desert. And then we went and did the... what did we do third? I forget what we did third. I feel like it was over there somewhere. We did the... oh, man. Swamp. That's what it was, the swamp. Third. We did the forest, I think. And then the treetop area. We also did that apple area, but that wasn't a laser. And then we did this area. I feel like we're missing one, though. Well, at least we got another one down. So next time, we are going to venture across the island once more and see what is next. But until then, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate the support. I really appreciate all the nice comments you guys have been leaving. It's been really nice to see that this has taken off so well. I wasn't really sure how this Let's Play would do with everybody, but I'm glad to see that so many are enjoying it. So I think we'll come down from here next time. But until then, thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you on the flip side.